Hi everyone, this is Ali and welcome to Algebra. This is the very first video in our problem solving series on calculus for O-level mathematics, course code 0606. And if you are preparing for O-level mathematics, you already know that the solving past paper question is the best way to get confident. And that's exactly what we'll do here. I would like to start this series with a differentiation question under calculus and which is asked in 2025 February March session. Course code is 0606/12. Okay, so let's solve this question into few steps. So very first step 1. First of all, in this step we'll try to recognize the function. The function given is y equal to x times e to the power 3x plus 2. Now if you observe, you can see there is a two function. One is x, another one is this one. So let's rename them. U is equal to x and v is equal to e to the power 3x plus 2. And hence y becomes a product of two function u and v. So instead of saying dy dx, we can say d dx of uv. Let's come to the next step. That is step 2. So according to the product rule, derivative of uv, it is choose one function fixed. Keep one function fixed. Let's say u, and do derivative of the next function, that is dv dx, plus now keep the v function fixed, do derivative of the first function. Okay, or we can say we are fixing one function and doing this derivative of the second function, plus do the reverse, keeping the second function fixed, doing the derivative of first function. Now in the next step, like step 3, in this step we'll figure out these two things. One, it is dv dx, another one it is du dx. Okay, now coming to the step 3, what we supposed as v? If you recall, v was something this one. So let's consider that once again, e to the power 3x plus 2. Now find the derivative of v, that is dv dx. So if you see, we are supposed to use chain rule. According to the chain rule, we can write it is e to the power 3x plus 2. Why? Because d dx of e to the power capital X, it is e to the power capital X into d dx of capital X. Now what is capital X? It is again a function of small x, right? So we need to multiply with d dx of 3x plus 2. After simplification, we can say e to the power 3x plus 2 as it is, and these things will give us only 3. Why? Because constant, that is 2, is there, and constant derivative is 0, and 3x derivative is 3 itself. And dv dx we got as 3 times e to the power 3x plus 2. On the other hand, if you observe, u is supposed as x, and it is very simple. Du dx means d dx of x, which is 1, and hence from expression 1 we can say dy dx, that was d dx of uv, it was what? U means x, and dv dx we got 3 e to the power 3x plus 2 plus v e to the power 3x plus 2 time du dx, that is 1. And if we take the common thing out, that is e to the power 3x plus 2, things will remain 3x plus 1. And hence dy dx equal to 3x plus 1 times e to the power 3x plus 2. And we are done with the first part. Now in the second part, if you see the same function, but the asking question is find the integration. So you might feel, let's do this integration by parts. That's completely fine, but it is mentioned hence. Hence means we need to use the previous result. What was the previous result? It was something like dy dx equal to 3x plus 1 e to the power 3x plus 2, right? First of all, I just opening the bracket. That means I'm writing something like this: 3x plus 2 plus e to the power 3x plus 2. Now if you see, we need to integrate this part, right? So let's take the remaining part in the other side. That is, we can write it dy dx minus e to the power 3x plus 2 equal to 3 times x e to the power 3x plus 2. Let's rearrange these things. 3x e to the power 3x plus 2 equal to dy dx minus e to the power 3x plus 2. Now taking integration on both sides, what we'll get? 3x e to the power 3x plus 2 dx equal to integration dy dx minus integration e to the power 3x plus 2 dx. And this will gives us y minus, why it is y? Because this cancel out, you might think like this, and dy integration, it is y itself, and here integration will be e to the power 3x plus 2 whole over 3 plus 1 constant. But if you see left side, one more 3, I mean this one, let's take it in the right side. So integration x e to the power 3x plus 2 dx is equal to 13y minus 19 e to the power 3x plus 2, and c. And the y value was e to the power 3x plus 2 minus remaining thing I'm writing as it is. And we are done with this solution. Thank you.